And we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Seven's World. My name is Seven, and I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. It's Friday, guys. You know what that means. It's stream time. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that it's Friday already. I was just talking to Schneidy about this. Holy crap, guys. This week flew by. Well, at least it flew by for me. It's been a crazy, crazy week. But we are here, back in our 7 Days to Die world. This is the world that we built, the Thick tribute. So once again, rest in peace, Thick 44. Love you, brother. But I am joined by my good friend, the one, the only, Schneidy. Schneidy, how you doing, brother?
I'm fantastic. Thanks for asking, Savin.
Excellent, excellent. And ladies and gentlemen, we are here to talk about Alpha 21 for 7 Days to Die. Of course. What else would we be talking about? It's getting closer by the day, guys. Closer and closer. And we just had the third dev stream. So we're going to be getting into that here in just a second. We're going to be running around, killing some zombies, maybe doing a quest or two. And I'm going to be interacting with the chat and seeing what you guys want to talk about as well. I did take some notes from this stream. This stream was much easier for me to get through than than the last one. The last one was not my favorite. This stream I would have to say is probably my favorite out of the three so far. So it was excellent, and there were some really cool things that they showed off that we'll get into here in a little bit. But before we do that, let me jump into chat and say hello to all the fine folks at home. John Hale, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Chase, welcome to the stream. So glad you're able to make it. Rosie L, how are you? Good to see you. John White, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Legatus Tacitus, welcome to the stream. Old Crow, how are you? Good to see you. Protein Shake, welcome to the stream. And Blitz with Spartan 617, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Little bit of housekeeping here real quick, guys, before we jump into things. I got super swarmed at work, and I was literally putting in 14, 16-hour days over this last weekend, which is why there was no video on Monday, and then also why there was no Project Zomboid Super Soldiers on Savage World Live this week. Did not have time to get those done, but hopefully we'll be back on schedule next week. It's just been a super crazy week, so I wanted to throw that out there and let you guys know. For the members in the chat, the members video was done. I was able to get that one recorded and ready to go for you, so that will publish on Saturday. So for all the members, night tier and above, you can look forward to another members only video this Saturday. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. And yeah. We're about ready to get into this thing here. Let's see. Hunter, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. So before we get into this, let me just go through chat here and see. Gotta say that I do worry that FunPimps would be petty enough to not allow any streamers that dared admit reserves about certain things they implement in the dev weekend. Yeah, Chase, that's another thing we were talking about beforehand is I had some concerns about that as well, but I will be participating. So far, so good. I don't see anything anything that would tell me otherwise. So we're gonna go with the flow, and once we have more info in that regard, I'll let you guys know. So, but so far, so good, guys. So far, so good. I'm all signed up, and yeah, it's good. Shannon, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. BB, good to see you. Mr. B and Death Strike, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. All right. Alpha 21 is expected to be released in 2076, or is it 2075? Well, hopefully we get it. I don't know. Let's make that the first topic of conversation, Schneidy, before we jump into the actual dev stream itself. What is your prediction for when Alpha 21 will actually be released?
Mid-June.
Mid-June.
Or do you want a date?
Nope, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm with you. I'm thinking we're probably at least still a month out. Again, this is all speculation. Could be completely wrong, but the Fun Pimps teased May, early May, late May as their hopeful date. My thinking is I'm still thinking probably June. Probably June. So I'm with Schneidy, but you know what? Again, that's just speculation based on past alphas and that kind of thing and everything that's going on. As soon as I have a concrete date, you guys rest assured I will absolutely let you guys know what that is. Kelly, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Let me keep rolling here. Hunter, you said, I thought this was in the old-fashioned baking stream. Nice. What Protein Shake asks, what do you think the performance is going to be on Alpha 21? I've heard both sides. Better optimization, but more demand with the new assets. I've heard the same. Anytime you add more assets into the game, it usually does impact performance. But from what they have been saying, they were able to. Usually, it's a balancing act. So they'll use the improvements they make to cram in other things. So I'm guessing it might be a little bit better performance-wise, optimization-wise, but I don't think it's going to be at the point that everybody hopes it will be, and hopefully eventually it will be once they do go gold. It's not going to be there yet, but I do think it's going to be. I do think it's going to be a little bit better, but not like insane. Like it's not going to be an insane to an insane degree. Just my opinion, though. We'll definitely see once Alpha 21 rolls out. But from what they were saying, it should be a little bit better at least. Okay. Let's see. Yay, someone said my name mostly correctly. Yay! I'm getting better with this whole pronouncing names thing. I'm usually crap at it. Let's see. Blitz says it gets scary in tier 5 POIs when your FPS is dropping to 20 FPS. Yes. Those frame drops at the wrong time can, yeah, they can really suck. That is for sure. Okay, so guys, I'm going to try to keep up with chat and answer your questions and that kind of thing, but we do want to discuss the third dev stream because, as I said, it's probably my favorite one so far, and the reason for that is they showed off a lot of new stuff that we had not seen before. They did throw in some stuff that we had seen, but they threw in a lot of other stuff that was relatively. I mean, it was stuff that we had not seen yet, which I loved. The first dev stream, I felt like the majority of it was just confirming everything that we already knew. That's why you didn't see me do any big videos covering all of the things they went over in Dev Stream 1, because Dev Stream 1, if you guys want to know what was in Dev Stream 1. Just hit up my Alpha 21 updates playlist. I've covered everything that they went over, except for a few minor things. I already covered all that stuff in the videos, and I didn't want to be redundant. So that's why I didn't do a full-on recap of that stream. Just because there wasn't anything there that I hadn't covered before. So, Schneidy, what do you think? Should we start running in, head into town to see if we can get closer to some zombies? Because I feel like smacking some jerks in the face.
Sounds good.
All right, let's go. Okay. So that's why I thought DevStream 3 was probably the best out of the 3 so far. DevStream 2, I'm not a big whoa, Stutter. I'm not a big art guy. I mean, I've made this point before. Graphics and that kind of thing are not anywhere near the top of priority list for me. And plus, they spent so much of that stream talking about Alpha 22, which it was cool to see. And I got to give my hats off to the art team for the concepts and the stuff they've come up with for 22. But I just thought it kind of silly them spending so much time during an Alpha 21 stream talking about Alpha 22. So, just my opinion. That's why I mean that one was a rough one for me to get through because it's not my cup of tea. It's not really my it's not the thing that I look for most when it comes to gaming and updates. So, do you want should we go in and grab a quest? What do you think?
Sure, why not?
All right, let's go. Hey, Jen. How you doing?
Don't look so good.
All right.
You might want to get some antibiotics for that.
Restore power. I've got a tier 3 clear.
If you
Let's
do
grab
this
that.
for me,
Ooh, we're going to
if you finish
church.
2 more jobs this
We're
week,
going to church.
I will give you Employee of the Month.
All right. Let me share this with Schneidy. Oh, we're not in a group. Hold on, Schneidy. I'm going to send you an invite. I was like, oh, let me share this with Schneidy and we'll get going here. Oh, well, kind of need to party up here first.
There we go.
All right. And there's mine shared with you.
Did you get mine?
Yep.
All right.
So it looks like my clear is just down the road. So we'll hit up that and then we'll hit up yours after.
All right.
Excellent. So let's get into it, guys. Let's talk about DevStream 3. I think, like I said, it was my favorite dev stream so far. And there was a lot that they showed off. And some really exciting stuff. Some pretty darn cool stuff. But one thing that I did want to touch on here before we get too far into the discussion, because I don't participate in chat. You know, I'm not chatting away during the dev streams. I'm more focused on the actual stream, what the devs are showing us, and taking notes about what I'm seeing and that kind of thing. So, but I do keep the chat up, and I do notice some of the chats going on, and. I think that... All right, here, are you ready to go?
Yep.
I'll start it off. I'll let you take the lead so I can chat
right.
a little bit. There's going to be 4, just about 3 or 4 as soon as you walk in the door. Oh, yep, 4. Called it. Yes. Mow them down. And one thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is... I mentioned it in my kind of in the console player or the console update video, and that's the difference between skepticism and cynicism. I am a very skeptical person by nature, which I believe is a very good thing. I think skepticism is a good thing to have. Cynicism, on the other hand, I believe is not. There's a big difference between having a healthy bit of skepticism and being cynical. Skepticism is useful. Cynicism is not. So it's always important. And I even have to check myself from time to time. It's always important to make sure that you're not crossing that line from skepticism over into cynicism. And I did notice that quite a bit during the chat, that there is reason for it. It's understandable. But it's not useful in the sense of trying to understand and learn and having a conversation. So I just wanted to warn people out there. I do it myself. You always got to be careful that you don't cross that line cross over that line from skepticism into cynicism, because cynicism doesn't help. It's good to ask honest questions and have an honest conversation. And if you find yourself, should I just fall down? I'm letting Schneidy do all the work, which is all right because I'm yapping away. But yes,
that's fine.
Skepticism is good. It's a good thing to have. You look at the information, and then you ask honest questions about that information to fill in the gaps. You know, you don't take everything on face value, right? You read a little bit into it, and that kind of thing. Cynicism is not really healthy at all. Because cynicism, anything information that you are presented with, you automatically assume the worst, and that's not a healthy way to have a conversation with anybody. So, just want to make sure you guys understand. I am very critical of Alpha 21, have been, and I will continue to ask questions and that kind of thing. I'm very skeptical on many different aspects of this build. But I'm still going to give it a chance. When it comes out, I'm still going to play it. I'm still going to see what the update's like. Man, that was the easiest quest ever. I mean, look at that. Look, how easy was that, guys? How easy was that? And I think that's, that's important. You raise your concerns. And that was one of the biggest criticisms I've always had with the Fun Pimps. Is when skeptics, when people who have honest questions are asking you honest questions, they're asking you to fill in the gaps, right? If they don't clarify, it's up to them to fill in those gaps. And the way that they have chosen to communicate with their player base, not, in my opinion, not good at all. They've been absolutely horrible, which is what leads to the cynicism. And that's why I say it's totally understandable. But at the same time, I still think skepticism, healthy approach. Cynicism, not a healthy approach. All you're going to do, if you approach a problem with, straight up, just automatically assuming the worst, assuming that the information you're being fed is dishonest or disingenuous or misleading or malicious, that's a stopping point. There's nowhere to go from by taking that approach. Whereas if you take the skeptic approach, you may have questions about the information you're provided. You ask those questions honestly. That starts the conversation. Whereas then the Fun Pimps come back and answer those questions to fill in the gap. Unfortunately, the Fun Pimps don't answer those questions to fill in the gap, which is a problem in and of itself. But I saw a lot of like cynicism in the chat during some of the streams, and it's something I warned about. I've been warning about this. I mean, that whole series of videos I did about the growing sentiment was, of course this is going to happen. Of course it's going to happen. So, yeah. But I just wanted to say that from the beginning. I am a skeptic by nature. I will always ask honest questions, and then give you guys my opinions based on, and your opinions will change based on new information that is provided. That's just the way it goes. But if, that information doesn't come, then my opinions are not going to change. But at the same time, I'm not going to approach it by thinking that everything I'm being presented is disingenuous or malicious or dishonest. I don't think that's a healthy way to approach anything in life. So, yeah. That's pretty much all I wanted to say about that. Excuse me. Schneidy, you got any thoughts on that subject?
No, you pretty much covered it. I don't think there's much more to say on it, really. It's healthy to be skeptical, but you don't want to get cynical. So. And
it's easy to do. It's easy to do. It's very easy to do. I have to check myself all the time to keep myself from crossing, and that's how you make like the mistake I made with the first dev stream. I'm heading over to the next quest site, Schneidy.
Okay.
That was me just being stupid and assuming something without doing my due diligence and something that was easily verifiable. That's where those kind of mistakes happen, because you're starting to cross that line from skepticism into cynicism, and you gotta you got to be careful because, like I said, it's not productive. It's not productive at all. So yeah, it's a very easy thing to do, and that's why, again, that was my point of making those videos. It's like they're doing all these changes that a lot of the fans are like, what the heck is this? And then when people ask questions about it, they just got crapped all over. Oh, we're going to Mopawa. Nice. Awesome. Which is a failing on their part. So, ask honest questions, expect honest answers. But if you approach it thinking that, there's malicious intent all the time, that's a non-starter all the way around. So, all right, cool. Let's see. Let me go through some chat here because I was yapping quite a bit. All right. Okay. Chase says, well, being cynical myself, I watch to see if my cynicism is well placed. When you'll play Alpha 20, if you say it's good, I will try it. Fair enough. Skepticism and cynicism can both be at a healthy medium. But there were one or two players and even streamers who were downright rude and nasty. Yes, I can understand that the viewpoint, because the Fun Pimps, again, their communication is horrible. It's awful. And I've been talking about this for years. So I was, it's understandable why some players feel the way they do. At the same time, that, asking honest questions is one thing, but being, like you said, nasty and rude is, that's, you're not going to win people over to your way of thinking by being an asshole. Excuse my language. You need to be a little bit more tactful. Oh, you kill stealer, you jerk! Actually took a swing with my weapon, and the one zombie I tried. Okay, all right, I see how it is, Schneidy. I see how it is.
It's all in the reflexes. I just couldn't help it.
Let's keep on rolling here. Mr. Tape Up, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Maddie's House of Geek. Oh, that's an awesome name. Welcome to the stream. So glad you're able to join. I think if I missed anybody else who joined in chat, I apologize. But welcome everyone to the stream. Let's keep rolling here. BB says, sometimes with the Fun Pimps, it's how they answer. They almost seem to hate their player base, in my humble opinion. And that's what I was saying in my videos. Perception is reality, and the way that they choose to communicate leaves a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths, and it's pretty rude. It's kind of crazy to me that the way, sometimes the way that they choose to interact with their paying customers. So yes, absolutely. Like I said, I can understand the sentiment. That's why I made the videos about the growing sentiment. So, Nathaniel Beans, welcome to the stream. Bridget, good to see you. So glad all of you are able to join. All right. Let's see. At times that the Fun Pimps communicate with the player base, they talk down to us. They also make changes to the game that forces players to play the way the Fun Pimps want you to play. Yes, I 100% agree. And again, like I said, that was the whole point of the video series that I made. Is the Fun Pimps have a lot of blame here. They have a lot. A lot of the reactions and the oh, it's a time charge. I'm like, what is that? A lot of that stuff is on them. Absolutely. So yes, I would agree. Oh, I've got my satchel finally. Okay. Let me keep rolling here. Maddie says, I usually lurk on your channel. This is the first time on a stream here. Well, I'm happy either way. Thank you so much for jumping in the chat and chatting away. I really appreciate that, but I love my lurkers too. Love y'all. Connie, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Snappy, welcome to the stream. Into the Aether, welcome to the stream. And NDLD, welcome to the stream. Okay. Connie says, I had to skip ahead a lot for Dev 2, and I didn't even watch Dev 3. I was waiting on someone else to do a highlights of it instead. Yeah, stream number 2 was rough for me to get through. I was even chatting with Old Crow a little bit during it, and I'm like, man, I'm struggling here getting through this one. I'm struggling here, but I made it through. I watched the whole thing. Didn't really do much in regards to, content on it, because, again, a lot of it was stuff we'd already seen, and a lot of it was stuff that doesn't matter for Alpha 21. So I will cover Alpha 22 in the build-up to the release of Alpha 22. But yeah, so the few things that I have done videos about were, things that are new, relatively, stuff we haven't seen before. That was what I felt really deserved to be covered from these streams. But Dev Stream 3 was pretty darn cool. I did like some of the stuff they showed us in Dev Stream 3. Savin can't excuse the truth, so it's fine you use that type of words. I'm a pretty strong proponent in the philosophy of two wrongs don't make a right. Just because they talk down to us and treat their customers like jerks, I don't feel the need to reciprocate. I don't feel the need. I will still try to contort, try to act as an adult, and try to have adult conversations. If they are unwilling to have adult conversations, that's on them. That says more about them than it does you. But if you return and speak to them back in kind, that reveals you. That reveals your character. So that's why I try not to engage in that kind of stuff, because I don't think it's helpful. I will criticize where I feel criticism is due, but I won't use personal attacks and that kind of thing, or name calling. That's something they do. If they want to keep doing that, that's on them. That says more about them than it does me. Just not who I am. I'm not going to engage in that kind of activity, that kind of behavior. So yeah, it's just not my style, not my philosophy, and never will be. So all right, let's keep on rolling. If this game didn't have such an amazing modding community, the Fun Pimps would have run me off already. You are not alone there, Into the Aether. I think the modding community is one of the things that's really keeping this game going, keeping it fresh. Now that Alpha 21's coming, you are going to see an uptick in people playing the vanilla version, and the modders will be back at work fixing the things that the Fun Pimps took out that people aren't too happy with, and then it'll probably go like all the other alphas. You'll see a big spike. They'll have a decent chunk of players giving it a try, and then it'll fall off precipitously, and then the modding community will come in and fix the issues, and then you'll see things kind of flatten out. So all right. Protein Shake asks, how would microtransactions even work in 7 days? Just locking content behind a paywall? That is a very good question. And we discussed that a little bit during Dev Stream 1. That I believe that they are looking at some type of DLC, or we really don't know yet. But it sounds like they're going to be doing DLC content. It depends on what style of DLC, in my opinion, whether I'm going to be for it or against it. But
it could be something like exclusive skins that you can't get, like stuff for your character, like special clothes, or things that like you can't get in the game that you're going to only get like through the through the microtransaction or the that kind of thing.
Right. Yeah.
That's been
Armor
well,
skins, clothing skins,
yeah,
maybe weapon skins, that kind of thing.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I'm never gonna be a fan of that crap. And I'm always going to speak out against it because I think it's crap like that it's a boon for the developers, but it's a detriment to gaming in general, and it is definitely not a plus for the gamers. So I really am hoping, because guys, I will tell you right now that if microtransactions and that kind of thing are implemented in 7 Days to Die, I will be screaming bloody murder. I will be screaming from the heavens how crappy that actually is, because I am not. I play this type of game specifically to avoid crap like that. I hate that crap. So yeah, you'll definitely hear me speak out about it. It is concerning, but it depends on. See, because Rick and Joel are old school gamers. They're like Fallout 4 fans and Skyrim fans and all that kind of stuff. So their idea of a DLC, I don't know when they say DLC. Are they saying the traditional DLC where it is a gigantic addition to the game where there's, tons of new features and new like quest lines, storylines, all that kind of stuff, I referenced Morrowind, the Morrowind DLCs, the Blood Moon and the Tribunal DLCs. Completely different than a hey, give us $2 and you can get this skin that that turns your gun a fancy blue color or a fancy red color or stuff like that. Just drives me insane. I think it's the dumbest thing ever. Hopefully they don't go that route, and I would not be opposed to them releasing actual DLC, like an expansion to the game. That would be okay. But if they start getting into the nickel and diamond microtransaction crap, yeah, I will make a fuss about it. I will speak out loudly about it. Because one thing because Schneidy, we had this discussion during the first dev stream, right?
Yep.
You are absolutely right that microtransactions, that kind of behavior, that kind of stuff, it's here to stay. It is so profitable that game developers, it's so enticing. Of course, they're not going to get rid of it. And unfortunately, the gamers are the ones who keep pressing that button and buying that crap. At the same time, just because it's here to stay, doesn't mean I'm going to stop bringing it up and talking about it. Because I think even if something is wrong, especially from a gamer perspective, that even if it's not going to change, it's still just as important, if not more important, to voice your concerns at that point, to stand up and say, no, this is crap. This is crap. So I will always, ooh, nice.
We're running a 10% off.
Mine's a little better, but I'll take that and sell it back to you. Probably the claw hammer. Yeah, claw hammer is, there we go. All right, let's see. What do we got for jobs? Is that the exact same one?
I got jobs for someone like you.
Probably.
Weird.
Oh, well, check back soon. Maybe we'll have something for you.
It's literally the exact.
That's something I was going to talk about.
So is this? Do you think this has to do with the 20.7 update?
I don't know.
You are quite the daring adventurer.
Are you guys seeing this? This is the exact. We just got done. This is the exact same quest I just took last time, and here it is again. Weird. Interesting. I don't want to do a restore power quest. Well, let's do this fetch and clear. I don't want to do the same one here. Downtown filler 15 is the one I'm taking.
Hurry back soon.
Interesting.
And I'll have a nice reward
That's
for you.
weird. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. They hinted at DLCs and some kind of. I think the phrase Rick used was that it affords them the opportunity to dabble in DLCs. And he was talking about the new character and armor system.
I'm glad I could help you.
Yeah. Rosie says, because you did the quest wrong. Oh, love it.
What job did you take?
Downtown filler
If you do this for me, I
15?
will
Yeah, downtown filler 15. It's a
never
fetch and
forget
clear. I'll share it.
Okay,
with
I'm
you.
taking downtown filler 12.
Awesome.
Thanks, son. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Did she just call you son?
Maybe.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, let's get into the stream itself. Let's start talking. I'm gonna go through my notes, but I think the theme of this stream the theme of the stream was mainly showing off the level designer work, the POIs, as well as some of the shapes and the functions of the shapes and that kind of thing, which we'll get into. But I think the overarching theme behind this stream was the focus on environmental storytelling.
Yes.
I think everything...
Yeah. That was emphasized a lot.
Yes, absolutely. And that was exciting to me. I love that kind of stuff in games. I love environmental storytelling. I shared my quest with you. That kind of stuff is really, really cool to me. And I love... And, you know, I'll go back to something I said... was it last week? But... it showed... There we go. Okay. It's one thing that I like to see is how passionate some members of the Fun Pimp team are about the game. In the last dev stream, Brian, I think was his name, he was the one who is working on the new chem station, and this dude went all out. I mean, he like did handwritten notes, and tried to put himself in the position of a survivor in this world. You know, what would be the motivation? How would a survivor in this world think, and in order to come up with something like that? And that's something that I think the Fun Pips need to show more of. Is how passionate some of the members of their team actually are. And it continued here. It continued to Dev Stream 3. Because they were, man. Oh. Is yours, yours must be close by. Hold on a second. Yeah. Do you want to, yeah, let's do yours first, since it's right here. It's literally right here. But,
Oh, okay.
They were showing off the way they implemented a lot of the new art. And one of the POIs they showed was the old trailer, like the trailer POI, and how they completely revamped it, added in the new art. Yeah, I got one. I think I did anyway.
Yeah, you did.
Yay!
I was reloading.
I helped, guys. But it really showed off. I mean, these guys. Hats off to the level designers, because they think this kind of stuff through, and some of the POIs that they showed off were pretty impressive. I mean, really impressive. Honestly, I think it's one of the things that I usually when talking about new updates, it's one of the things that I look forward to most is seeing what the level designers come up with in terms of you know, new. Yeah, I got another one. Oh, is he dead? He did? He did. But it really, you know, they really take it seriously. They don't mess around, you know. They think this stuff through, which is really, really cool. Especially from a gamer's perspective, when you're going through a world and the location that you're in, just by observing the things around you, the things inside the building, around the building, how things are placed in the building, and the ability for that to tell a story. Oh, now I can hit him. He did. That is really, really cool to me. I love that kind of stuff in games, and they are really focusing heavy on the environmental storytelling in 21, which is awesome. So if I had to say a theme, if I had to like give a theme for this entire stream, I think that would probably be what I would say is the focus on environmental storytelling is huge, and they're, like I said, the level designers, they really taken this seriously and think things through when they are making their designing their new POIs or even revamping old POIs. All right, getting lost here. So yeah, that would probably be the thing that I would label the theme of it. But we did find out that we are now up to a total of 14 tier 5 POIs. And one of those, I literally laughed out loud at the name of this. They showed off the new apartment building, which is named Vanity Tower. I just thought that name was, I was like, well done, yes. But it was pretty much like a really fancy, luxury apartment style POI, which yeah, it was pretty darn cool. Let's see here. Sorry guys, I'm going through my notes. Oh, I've skipped one. Darn it! I skipped. Of course I did. Then they have created new prison POIs. So there's actually 2 new versions that are both tier 5, and they are different, which is awesome. So they're both prisons, but they're different styles, which is pretty cool. Hey guys, here, let me help you. Come on out. Aw. Here I am, helping them open the door. And there Schneidy goes, just mowing them down.
I had a shot, so I took it.
But the new prison POIs were spectacular. They showed off one of them. There's 2 of them. They showed off the Navezgane County Jail, which is a new tier 5 POI. It looks pretty darn cool, and I cannot wait to get in there and actually explore.
So did I hear that correctly? Did they take the old prison out then?
Pretty much all of the old POIs are being revamped.
The way, okay, because I thought they said they took out the original one, not revamped. Because maybe I missed that part, but I thought they said they took out the original one.
Yeah, well, a lot of the original POIs, they're no longer in the game as they were, but a lot of them, they took a lot of the themes, or like the bare bones structures, and they revamped them, added in the new artwork, the new assets. They completely revamped them to bring them up to Alpha 21 standards. So technically, yes, they are no longer in the game. But at the same time,
so that's what. Okay.
Yeah, they're there in spirit because they took like the shell, or they took the overall theme of the POI, and gave it a facelift, gave it an overhaul. Which I think is pretty cool. Pretty cool. We will see. I'm not 100% sure how many of the actual new PO, or how many of these tier 5 POIs are brand new, and how many are just, like, for instance, as they always do, they showed off Red Mesa again. Awesome POI, but it's it's kind of like their go-to during streams, during dev streams. They love showing off Red Mesa, and they usually show it off every year, with Snickety Snake.
Hey.
Got it. Stupid snake. Alright. Down here, maybe? Ooh! I hear a puppy.
Oh, yeah, I got him.
Oh, here's the... Okay, I found the rest of them.
Are you?
3rd floor.
Oh, landmines.
Yep. Stuff's exploding. Bye-bye, Candy. Nice to see ya. Where they at? All right, I got a big mama in here. Hey, mama. Hello, Mr. Soldier. Thank you for service. And you did.
What'd you get?
Where they at? They're on the other side here. On the other side. Other side. Other side. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Hey, boys. How you doing? Nice. That was an impressive jump for a big man. Literally vertical leap, standing on the hazmat zombie shoulders. That's impressive. That's impressive. All right, there we go. Quest complete. Do you want to loot?
Sure. You go ahead. I gotta find my satchel.
Oh, you didn't find your satchel?
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, the new. So I don't know exactly which ones are. How many of the tier 5s are brand new, and how many of them are revamps. I know they did say that they're, like they said, the prison POIs, the new jail POIs, those are tier 5s. Vanity Tower is a new one. That's a tier 5. So it does look like that we do have quite a few more tier 5 POIs that are new and not just revamps, which is pretty cool. All right, hold on one second. Sorry about that. Needed a sip of my beverage. Let's see. They also, yeah, like I was saying earlier, one of the first POIs they showed off was the trailer park POI, or the trailer POI, and how they've completely revamped it, and they're eventually it's gonna act like a I forgot I was going to go down here and do some looting. It's gonna act like a kind of a bandit compound, which is cool, but just the amount of details they went into with the revamp POIs is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Let's see. They also showed off a new truck stop POI, which I thought looked really cool, as well as they've introduced what they called new roadside POIs. There's roughly 20 of them. So you know how in current versions, the worlds can feel pretty empty. There'll be like huge spaces. Oh, nice. I didn't know that yet. Huge spaces in between the cities where there's like next to nothing, right? I'll take that. That I can drop here. I honestly don't need any of this stuff. This isn't a, I've got a, really bad habit of,
I do too. Like
the loot goblin just takes over, I'm like, ooh, I can take this. It's like, stop. This isn't a traditional playthrough. We're just, we're just, whoa, I almost walked into spikes. We're just slaying some zombie jerks and talking. Don't need to be a loot goblin and take everything. It's so hard to resist, though. It's so hard.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. All right, I'm out. Let me get that one marked on the map. And yeah, we'll keep on rolling here. Mirani, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. So good to see you. Casual Old Gamer, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Let's keep rolling through my notes here. One thing that stuck out at me, or I actually noticed it in the first dev stream, but they have significantly expanded the dismemberment system. So you know how now the Jeffrey zombie, or the Steve Buscemi zombie, as the Whisker Biscuits call it, the guy with the yellow shirt. I think it's I forget his actual name in the spawn list, but currently is the only zombie that has the dismemberment system. So, you can hack his limbs off, and he's got the blunt impact and all that fun stuff. you guys have seen the dismemberment system in the current version. They've actually expanded that to I don't know if it's to all of the zombies yet. I don't remember seeing like a soldier zombie or anything like that have dismemberment features, but most of the general population zombies, the regular zombies like Bo and Mo and Mama and did I notice it with Mama? I don't remember Mama. But like Arlene and all the basic zombies, they have expanded that dismemberment system to cover those zombies as well. So, this is my quest. I'm sitting here waiting for you to start it. And
I was like, that's what I figured. Like,
let's go. Don't mind me. I'm just
it was no big deal. It's not like
just yapping away.
It's not like a me thing.
No, bad zombie. Growl at me, you jerk. There's Mo. So yeah, like Lois, Mo. I'm pretty sure both of them. I noticed the new dismemberment system on them. Ow! No, Lois. Oh, I really hope they fix that in 21. Just that stupid crawling for no reason crap. Oh, I swung too late. He did. All right, I'll loot this. There we go. And we'll get rid of this just so it'll despawn. Beautiful. So yeah, I mean, the dismemberment system that you see with the yellow shirt guy, Jeffrey or Steve Buscemi, whatever you guys want to call him, it's been expanded to the majority of the different zombie types in the game, which is cool. All right, mine is looks like up another one, but this is a clear, so we gotta kill all the jerks. Hello, hello. Any jerk? Nope. Nope. Okay. Ooh, hello. Look at that, guys. Chase says it is indeed Zombie Steve. Steve Jobs. Got it. Got it. I love the nicknames that everybody comes up with, all the different zombies. It's awesome. Oh, so good. Oh. As I collapse a cabinet door onto Schneidy's head. There we go. This is where mine is. All right. Where are they? Come on. There's one. There's more in here. Yeah, this guy. That's zombie. Oh, of course we didn't get the crit on him. Whoa! Buzz! You jerk, sneaking up behind me? That ain't cool. Same with you, big boy. Just because I complimented you on your jumping ability earlier doesn't mean you know, we're friends or anything, so don't read too much into it, bud. All right. Boom, got my satchel.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, there's a trap there. Be careful.
Didn't know that.
All right, let me get back to chat here and go through, see what I may have missed. Protein Shake says there should be husbandry and better farming in vanilla 7 Days to Die. Even in Fallout, they breed mutated cows. That is one thing that a big request, but unfortunately, the devs do not seem interested in stuff like that at all. I think Joel said that animal husbandry is too OP. So, you know, don't think that's gonna be making its way. And the farming system needs work, but again, I think they're pretty much done tweaking stuff like that. So we'll see. Maybe. I have my doubts. I have my concerns. Voiced my opinion on the farming system changes and all that fun stuff before. So yeah. Let's see. Well, let me just make sure I didn't miss any new people joining. Not seeing any new names yet. Oh, there we go. Bang 3M up. Welcome to the stream. Asks, when does Alpha 21 drop? No official date yet. They have opened up applications for Streamer Weekend, which is cool, which means we're getting closer. I am still they have said wishful thinking early May, more realistic late May. I'm still thinking June. That's my guess, but no official word as of yet, as when 21 is dropping. So, all right, should we head back, Schneidy?
Sure.
Is there a quick way off the roof, or we got to go through the building there?
I don't have any sugar butts on me. Or oh shiz.
Oh shiz.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, that was enough.
Oh, you found a way? Found a good dropping off point?
I just kind of dropped down onto there's enough ledges coming down on the front that I didn't die.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. There we go. Took a little damage, but not much. It'll heal in no time. All right. Stanley, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Let's see. Farming system was better in 18 before they made it so you couldn't live off the land without living off the land. Yeah, I agree. Not a fan of the farming changes in general. But like I said, I don't think they're changing. I think we're gonna have to get used to them. They are what they are. Otherwise, for those who are really unhappy with them, we can, there are mods out there that address the farming issues. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Into the Aether says, yellow shirt zombie is Morty. There you go. Another name. Let's see. Maddie's House of Geek says they have said sometime in May. That would mean June or July. Yes, exactly right. Patrick, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Yes, has the loot tier changed? Loot tier. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that. They have changed the. Is that our 4x4?
I don't know. You didn't put it there?
Maybe I put it there. Was that here before?
No.
I'm losing my mind, guys. All right, chat, tell me. Was this here last time we were here? Where did this?
No, this wasn't.
It's locked, so I didn't put it down. So.
I can't get in it either, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder if either Ninja or Captain put it down before.
What? I don't remember seeing it before, though.
Yeah, okay. Chat, help us out here. We're not going insane, right? This wasn't here before. Like, I remember the stool. It was here. But the 4x4 was not here, right? Schneidy, am I going insane?
Maybe.
We may be going insane.
Yeah. Well, you're not the only one. Don't remember it being there.
Oh, love it. No, more than likely, because the vehicles are still pretty buggy in the game, so I'm pretty sure it wasn't there and it just popped in.
What can I get you?
All right, let's turn these quests in. Ooh, AK!
Didn't think you had it in you.
Nice. I'm gonna sell that. And I think the iron sledge would probably be worth the most. Yes. Let's sell that too. All right, let's sell some goods, make some room here. There we go. You can have.
You need some work?
You don't want to buy my. Seriously?
I'm taking a tier 3 fetch clear rural
Hurry
church.
back soon, and I'll have a nice reward.
Okay, that's the one we did earlier.
Should be good.
She won't buy my sledgehammer. Well, you know what? Here, I'm just gonna plop it right there. Then you don't want to buy it from me. It's a gift.
Remember me if you need medical supplies.
Let's just use this. There we go. All right, let's grab another one here. Let's go. Weird. Okay, so the tier 2
Well, you just
is
brightened my
gone,
day. I'm glad I could help
but
you.
the tier 3 is the same. That's weird. Man, this game, guys, I tell you what.
You know?
All right, I'm taking
I've
Barn
always
03.
admired
It's a tier 2 fetch and
hard
clear.
worker. Thanks,
Okay.
son. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Okay, let me share this quest here with you. There we go. And I accepted yours as well. Looks like yours is the closest, so we'll make that the active. We'll head out. Okay, let's keep going through chat here, and then we'll get back to the dev stream. So, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Getting back to what Patrick was asking about. Let's see. I'm going to go down here and see if he clarified a little bit. It says the loot you get while going through POIs like tier 0, level 1 through 4. So, I'm pretty sure because of the new crafting system, trader inventories and loot it's going to be, I don't think they're getting rid of game stage and loot stage, but they're adding in, they're factoring in crafting progression with when it comes to ghost truck. Sorry guys, I'm getting distracted. I think, yeah, the crafting progression is going to be factored into what you can loot now, as well as what the traders will sell and that kind of thing. So, I saw it when you got to Jen in this stream, but I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about there. Let's see. Oh, there's a couple of new people joining here. Atno, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Rusty Bacon, welcome to the stream. And I think, oh, and Gabriel Costa, welcome to the stream. Asks, what's your thoughts on Alpha 22? Excited much? I like what they showed, but I will reiterate what I said earlier. We're in Alpha 21. I wish they would have focused on more on Alpha 21 and less on Alpha 22, especially in that last dev stream. It was like over an hour of that stream was talking about stuff that we won't be seeing in Alpha 21. I think I would have preferred if they had focused much more of the time on Alpha 21 and saved the Alpha 22 stuff for Alpha 22. But that was my thoughts on that dev stream. Come on down. Come on down. Hey, I leveled up. Oh. Nice. This is the easiest POI, guys. I mean, this is the second time we've done this quest, and it's just as easy this time around as it was last time. I mean, I should clear this POI more often, man. Right here. Open that up. Although we're not coming back, so. Let's see. Do you think console will have split screen co-op? That is a good question. From what they were saying, they said when they were making the announcement that they would like console to have all of the features that it currently has, which currently it does have split screen co-op, but bring it in line with the rest of like the PC version. So add in the stuff that's currently missing. Bring it up to speed here. Oh, Schneidy, you know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's spaghetti time. And a little drinky drink. There we go. Bye-bye, empty water jar. You shall be missed.
Yeah.
Rich, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. So, to answer your question, will there be split screen co-op? I don't know. I can't say for sure 100% yes there will be. And I can't say for sure 100% yes there or no there will not be. They haven't really clarified that. But like I said, they did say, is this my? No, this isn't my satchel. They did say that they wanted to try to keep all the features of the current version and then bring the console version up to date with all the present features as well. So if that is true, then that would say that some kind of split screen would be available in the new console versions, but they haven't clarified that and said exactly yes. Come out and said for sure, definite yes, it will definitely be in. So, but they did say that on the initial launch they wanted it to be 4-player co-op. So you can have up to 4 players, and then eventually they'd like to go full-on cross-play, which is pretty darn sweet. Chrono, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. Glad you are able to join the fun. Whew, boy, that was rough. That was a tough one, guys. I think I had to actually swing my weapon like twice during this quest. Whew, boy. All right, let's keep rolling through some of the chat here. Stanley says, I heard something about Tier 6 as well as the Infestation quest. Also, would a Tier 4 POI Infestation drop Tier 5 loot? So yeah, that's the way the new Infestation quest works. It pretty much makes the tier of the quest that you're doing act like the next tier up. So, for instance, if you're doing a Tier 4 POI, it would act like a Tier 5 POI. You'll see more zombies, faster zombies, tougher zombies, but your rewards will be better as well. So that's where the Tier 6 confusion's coming in. There are no Tier 6 POIs, but if you do a Tier 5 quest, that's a Tier 5 infestation quest, it will act as if there is a Tier 6. So to bump it up, make it more difficult, more zombies, and you'll get even better rewards. So that's definitely something that we're going to be, we're going to want to check out. Here, I'm going to loot this. Ugh. I don't want any of that.
That, I'm not, that I don't get.
What don't you get about it?
Okay, so why not just do, okay, so if a 4 is going to become a 5, why not just do a 5?
That is a good question. I guess it's for those who are, it's for people who are very familiar with the POIs maybe, and they just want a little extra challenge. I'm with you though. Like I said before in the streams, talking about the dev streams, this was one thing that, I was a little disappointed with. They said that they had 2 brand new quest types. Oh, oh no, this one's all right. Okay. This one's okay. I don't mind this one, but there's 2 brand new quest types, and they're totally unique. They're brand new. They're not just revamps of existing quests, which turns out not to be the case, because there's no doubt about it that the infestation quest is just a ramped up clear quest. That's all it is. So it is a twist on an existing quest type. It's not a completely new quest type. Like we were told it was going to be. So that was a little disappointing. I love new quest types. There is yet another new one that's supposedly happening in 21 that they haven't. I don't remember them ever mentioning what it is. So we will just have to wait and see on that. But the infestation quest, while it's a cool concept, I guess, it was just a little underwhelming. I was like, why, because they made it pretty clear. I even made a video about it, that they were going to be new quests, unique, not just twists on the existing quests. And it's like, well, this is absolutely just an amped up clear quest. That's all it is. So, yeah, this is mine, isn't it? You ready to roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we talked about that during, I think, the first dev stream discussion. But
Yeah.
interesting. Little disappointing. All right, let's keep on rolling through here. Just wondering, is a 20.7 save compatible with Alpha 21? No, unfortunately, all Alpha 20 worlds, no Alpha 20 world will load properly into Alpha 21. You will have to start new worlds, new games, and pretty much, unless you back your game back down to Alpha 20, Alpha 21, unfortunately, will not run the Alpha 21 or Alpha 20 saves and worlds. There we go. Somehow my club perfectly sliced his so there you go, guys. There was a couple examples of the dismemberment system. Hacked his arm off and then made his head explode by smacking him in the face. Love it. And that's coming to the rest. Looks like the rest of the Gen Pop zombies here. Cellwing, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. On the good side, Alpha 21, you will have extra carry spot due to not having to carry empty jars around. That is looking at the silver lining for sure. Nat 20, I'm not sure if I said welcome to you. If I didn't, welcome. Good to see you. Nat 20 asks, oh, where'd you go? There we go. Are they updating the player models in Alpha 22? Yes, the character models and armor system has been pushed back to 22. Hey, Mo. Hey, buddy. Good to see ya. So that will not be in 21. Like I was saying, they showed a lot of the bandits and some of the new character stuff, the character models, during the art stream for 21. And then, they wanted to make sure they were very upfront in saying this is not coming in Alpha 21. This is all Alpha 22 and beyond stuff. But yeah, they did spend quite a bit of time going over Alpha 22. But yeah, so the new character art, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go down and grab him. Oh, you got him?
No, I was going to get my supplies. You can get him still.
I got him. He's dead. He's dead. I got to go back up now and grab my supplies. Looks like we got some more zombies up here to kill. Yeah, we got the top floor yet to tackle. Make our way through. Oh, there it is. Figured it was on this level. Over we go. Over we go. And up. Get the last few zombies. Come on out. Whoa! Oh, nice. Where is the last one? Probably a stupid bird.
Well, there was a jumper. He jumped down.
Oh, there was another one?
Yeah.
Besides the one that I killed?
There. Got him.
You got him. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah, so to answer your question, at 20, player models are coming in Alpha 22, or at least they're supposed to. Casual Gamer asks, is Tier 5 Restore Power Quest available now? Yes, they did say that the Restore Power Quests, they've made, like, one of the revamps that they did was to make sure that the Restore Power Quests were available in as many of the POIs as possible. So absolutely yes is the answer. Captain Oyster, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. We keep on going here. All right, time for the real questions. Who all here double loots POIs during quests? Sometimes I do. Yeah, absolutely. I guess it depends on the playthrough, depends on the time of day, depends on what I'm looking for. And if it's worth it, but yeah, I do on occasion. The Fun Pimps have made it clear that was not done by accident. They made that, all right, I think we're good. We can head back. They made that, that's not a bug. It is a feature. So, I do it. I don't do it all the time, but if it's a particularly good POI, Or if the loot room is easy to get to, yeah, I might go in and grab the main loot before starting the quest and doubling up. Okay. They could be holding one quest type back and haven't shown. Yeah, that's what they're doing, Kelly. They even on the confirmed list, they have put the infestation quest on there, and then they have one more still, one more new quest as well. They just haven't told us what that is, given any specifics on that quest type or what it entails. So, all right, I'm waiting for the build the wall around the city quest. That would be an interesting quest. One thing we could get into, since we are heading back to the trader compound, is the trader compound revamps, because they actually showed off. They've been touching on like one or two of the trader compounds at each stream, and this time they showed off Trader Jen's new compound. They actually explored it. They showed off Hugh's new compound, I believe. Or Joel's new compound. Joel. They showed off Joel's compound. And I think they showed off a little bit of Hugh as well. So, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Just need a sip here. Didn't mute my mic in time. Yeah, so they did show off a lot of the revamps. And one of the cool things that they showed off, guys, is, you know how every time when we come back to the trader, you have to come back to the front, right? There's only one way inside the trader compounds. Well, with the new revamps, they've actually added doors or ways to get into the trader compounds from every direction. Every direction there is going to be an entrance now, which is a small change for sure, but a welcomed one, because it was so annoying. Especially like, we've all been there, on our way to the trader, and we're like, oh crap, the trader's gonna be closing any second now. I gotta hurry, I gotta get there. So you approach the trader compound from the back, and then you have to run all the way around the trader compound to get inside to turn in a quest or something like that. And
good job.
All right, we'll grab that. And then, ooh, another pistol. Nice. Ooh, hey, look at that. I'm just gonna take the money. I don't care. Give me money. Give me money! And buy this and buy this. All right.
Alrighty then. Stay safe out there.
But yeah, we've all been there, right? We've all been there where you're racing back and you get to the door, you get to the back of the POI or back of the trader compound and have to run all the way around. And the time it takes you to run all the way around, get inside, and then talk, it kicks you out. Oh, so annoying. So having them put entrances on all sides of the trader compounds, I think is pretty cool. Again, not a huge change, but really, really cool. And again, it's another area where they, let's do this. Let's reset. All right. Ooh, here we go. You up for a tier 4, Schneidy?
Sure.
Let's do a tier 4 fetch and clear. Downtown Strip 07.
Hands dirty. Do hurry.
Let's
I
go.
have a protection payment coming up soon.
Go away. Here. I'm not gonna make a comment about leaving my wood for. Nope. Not saying. Nope. My lips are sealed. Not gonna go there. Nope. I'm just going to share my quest, and we're going to move on. There we go. Oh. But, yeah, the new trader compounds look pretty darn cool. Really cool. Really, really cool. Daisy Girl, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. And Lucas, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Let's keep going through here. See if I can get to more of your guys' chat here. I could be wrong, but I think the Bandits AI is going to be a mess for a few updates. I hope not. They have taken so much time on this, and that was the reason why they pushed it back. Is they want to make sure that it comes out and is right. They want to make sure that it functions properly. So if they keep pushing it back, finally release it, and it is still crap, I think, yeah, they're they're gonna have some not so happy campers on their hands. Oh, Chrono gifting 5 memberships to the stream. Thank you so much for that, Chrono. That is awesome. So congratulations, Armathos, Stravestein, Gremlin, Unbound Lopez, and Trudy's Fun. Welcome to Savin's Court. Appreciate, thank you again, Chrono. That is awesome. Did I share this with you, Schneidy?
Yes, you did.
Okay, cool. Oh, there's yours. And Maddie's House of Geek. Welcome to Savin's Court. Thank you very much for becoming a citizen. I appreciate that. Hey, I thought I turned that down. The alert. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna try to go back because this is gonna keep playing over and over again. I want. I need to go in and change that. So I don't know if you guys can hear it because I thought I changed it, changed the settings, but yeah. It's still the noise or the sounder is continually going off. All right, hold on 1 second here. Oh, all right, man. It is. It's crazy. It's actually warm. It's like hot in my room. Might actually. I haven't installed my AC unit yet, so too early for that. But I might have to get up and turn a fan on or something, get some airflow going. 'Cause I'm sweating. it's warm. Or maybe I should just take my hoodie off here. All right, hold on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna take my. It's getting hot in here, so I'm gonna take off all my. Not all my. I'll be back. All right, there we go. Just had to take my my hooded sweatshirt off here. All right, is this yours?
Yes, this is mine.
Okay, I'm ready. So yeah, again, Chrono, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. And Maddie's House of Geek, thank you very much for becoming a channel member. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't yet, guys, make sure and hit up the Discord server. That's where I post all of the information and stuff, mainly regarding the perks and how to access all that. So yeah, definitely. Is this a clear? Yeah, this is a clear.
Clear and retrieve.
Fetch and clear. Yep. I want to be a hero gamer. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Let's keep rolling here. Casual gamers. What is this? Game of Thrones? I love. Oh, hey, hi Arlene. I'm a big fan of medieval stuff. So, all of my membership tiers are all, medieval titles, and we made Castle Steel is actually the first big build that I ever made in 7 days, and then I recreated it somewhat in Alpha 19, and then on Alpha 20 or Alpha 21, I've actually got something pretty special planned. Teaming up with the Whisker Biscuits for something pretty awesome that you guys can be on the lookout for. It's going to take some time. But yeah, it's going to be pretty sick. Let's see. Angelica, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Hunter asks, who needs a heater when you have a PC in 7 days? Yeah, exactly right. Oh, love it. Down we go. Oh, wait. We didn't, oh, this is, okay. This is a POI where you go down and then up. Yep. Okay. All right. I thought I might have missed my satchel, but I have not. So
I just got mine.
This is one where you go down. You have to go down to go up. Got it. All right. Let's keep rolling through here. Even broken bandits would be acceptable at least for a few months. We had problems with zombie AI. We still worked with it. Yeah, that's why, I don't expect them to be perfect. I think that there's going to be issues with it. I just don't want it to be. They really should not be a like buggy mess when they finally do come out, especially with all the delays and the reasons behind those delays from what they've said. They need to make sure that even if there's there's some minor issues after all if they come out in a buggy mess, people are just going to be pissed. They're going to be like, you guys said that the reason you delayed this was to get make sure that they were functioning. You wanted to wow everybody. And if they come out and they're a buggy mess, they're just going to have a lot of pissed off people for sure.
If it's less than anything that's perfect, it's going to be bad.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna get some backlash no matter what. They always do. But that's just the nature of being a game developer. It's impossible to make everybody happy. That's impossible. So they are going to get some pushback no matter what.
That's true. But when you've been saying for 2 years now, that you've been pushing it back,
right?
So
yep, I get what you're saying. If because I think most people, generally speaking, are knowing that this is an early access game and all that fun stuff. People, they're willing to forgive minor issues, but this is the right way. It's this way. But after all this time, pushing it back, and the reason that they gave for making these delays was so that bandits were right. They wanted to get it right. If it does come out and they are a buggy mess, I think people will have a right to be, a little annoyed. It's like if they come out a buggy mess and your whole reason for delaying them was so they wouldn't be a buggy mess, then you should have just released them back before, and yeah. Wouldn't the reason they gave for the delay would not be correct, and I think rightfully so. If that turns out to be the case, people should call them out on it. Rightfully so. But again, like I said, we can't jump to that conclusion yet. We have to, when it comes out, like I always say, voice your concerns, and then make your final determination once the product actually does come out. So once bandits are actually in the game, we'll make our final determination on how they are at that time. Hey, Mama, how are you? You did. That's how you is. Night Owl KO, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Let's keep rolling here. Some of the modders seem to have gotten the bandits working fine. Very true. Yeah, hats off to the modders, man. Kind of blows my mind how how they can the stuff that they are able to do. it's kind of cool. It's impressive for sure. I've kind of discussed my thoughts on modding and all that in the past. But even though I personally, oh yes, yeah, nice. Even though I personally don't use mods as a general rule, that does not mean I don't have tremendous respect for how much work and effort goes that the modders actually do. And I'm still a firm believer that the modding community is a major reason why this game is still going, still as popular. I think they're a major reason for the popularity of the game. They're keeping it going. All right, let's finish this up. Usually a cop up here. Where you at, Kappa? Where you at? Where you at? Wake up. I know you. I see you. Oh, nice. No cop this time? No. Ow. Stupid skater boy giving me a concussion. And he infected me? What a jerk.
You got antibiotics?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. Alright. They all did. I got my supplies. You got your supplies?
Yes.
Okay. So I think, oh wow, holy crap. We're already an hour and a half in. I think what we're going to do is, we're going to go into God mode here. I am going to get the tier 4 highlighted. Let's do this, Schneidy. Let's make our way to the site of this quest.
Okie dokie.
Then we'll, where's the start point? Is it in the back? Yep, there it is. Okay. So we'll fly here. I'm just kind of flying up in the air. Because it is time to take a quick break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a quick 5-minute break. I can't believe it's already been an hour and a half. Holy crap. Time flies, man. Time flies. We will get back to the dev stream number 3 update or recap when we get back. We'll also be answering your questions. So keep those going. In the meantime, I'm going to throw on the 7 days commercials. And yeah. Hold on a second. Yeah, sorry guys, I got distracted. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break. I'm going to throw on the 7 days to die commercials. Great time to get up, grab yourself a beverage, grab a snack, stretch, use the restroom, whatever you got to do. And we will be back to keep this party rolling in just a few. All right, guys, hang tight.
Hey there, folks. My name is Buzz, owner of Buzz's Bar. Proud purveyor of our world-famous Grandpa's line of fine spirits and adult beverages. My grandpa always used to say, booze makes you better at everything. So he whipped up a special batch of moonshine, Grandpa's Learning Elixir. Are you looking to master a high-powered, fully automatic firearm? Well, toss back some Grandpa's Learning Elixir and lock and load. Looking to increase your proficiency with some complex motorized tools? Well, don't forget the Grandpa's Learning Elixir. Down that moonshine and get to work. So come on down to Buzz's Bar and grab some Grandpa's Learning Elixir. It makes you better at everything.
Please drink responsibly.
Hey there, folks. My name is Nancy Sylvia Anderson, and I'm the new owner of Poppin' Pills. Our beloved founder Jared, who chased a squirrel into the forest and was never seen again, always believed that it was our duty to offer only the best in pharmaceuticals to our customers. And what better way to ensure that quality than by partnering with our supplier, Higashi Pharmaceuticals? I mean, if you can't trust an international mega corporation, then who can you trust? Higashi maintains the highest standards of animal testing performed in the most ethical and humane conditions. They use the latest methods and technology to research and develop life-saving and beneficial pharmaceuticals, like our brand new anabolic steroids, guaranteed to make you jump higher, run faster, and perform extraordinary feats of strength with absolutely no long-term effects whatsoever. So in the words of our beloved founder, come on down to Poppin' Pills and do some drugs.
Hey there, boys. My name is Candy, owner of Big Buns. It's totally a bakery. People just can't resist getting their hands on my big buns. The girls and I just love churning the butter, kneading the dough, and whipping up the tastiest of treats that you cannot resist putting in your mouth. We use only the ripest peaches, melons, and mangoes, and our milk cans are refreshed daily. I'm so proud to announce our latest creation, Jigglypuffs. They are just so delicious, and boy, do they jiggle. So come on down to Big Buns and get your hands on some now. We also offer private baking lessons. The girls can take you one-on-one or entire groups at a time. They have what it takes to satisfy your every baking need. So don't get all hot and bothered. We prefer hot and buttered. Ron, sweetie, I think the camera's pointed a little low.
I'm sorry.
So come on down and get your hands on my Big Buns. Big Buns, it's totally a bakery.
We live in a savage world. And I, Dirk Savage, know that better than most. So I opened Savage Country to help prepare you folks for this savage world. You wanna talk savage? I've seen some stuff and some things. Stuff that would drive most men insane. Things that would make you want to curl up and die. Don't believe me? I once tried to grab the last $20 Blu-ray player from Mo Powers on Black Friday. I once made an innocuous post on Twitter. One night, I had a little too much moonshine at Buzz's bar and woke up next to Arlene.
Hey, Dirk.
No amount of forgetting elixir will erase that. Oh, God. So please, folks, I beg of you, learn from my mistakes. Shop at Savage Country and prepare for evil. I'm a man, and one thing every manly man knows, bigger is better. Bigger vehicles, bigger guns, bigger tools, and of course, bigger workstations. Well, I'm proud to announce the latest offering from that house of manly men working stiff tools, the A21 Forge. Just look at that beauty. It just screams, I'm a man. Why? Because it's bigger, and bigger is better. Twice as big as the current Wimpy Forge. So don't be a pussy. Order yours today.
Oh, cool. So, does the new Alpha 21 Forge have more functionality?
Who cares? It's bigger, and that means better.
Okay. Is the Alpha 21 Forge more efficient?
Don't matter. It's bigger.
Does the Alpha 21 Forge offer anything new at all?
Bigger.
But
Shut up, pussy. The brand new Alpha 21 Forge from Working Stiff Tools. Because bigger is better. Coming your way soon. When, you may ask? Well, that's for us to know, and for you to piss off. So shut your mouth and give us your money. Be a man.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for hanging in there with me, or with us, I should say. I am back here with Schneidy, and we're gonna keep things rolling here. Let me see. I'm gonna go through chat here real quick, see what I might have missed here. People are loving the new vault doors. Absolutely, we will definitely touch on those here in just a bit. Mario, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Kyle, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. All right. Let's see. Wonder if they can be made layer facing down for base traps. Ooh, that's a very good question. Very good question. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna be getting into the double doors and some of the new shapes and stuff here a little bit later on. Because wow, guys, there's some awesome stuff to chat about. With regards to that. So, yes, definitely, we will definitely get into that here. All right. I just want to double check, make sure I'm not missing anything question-wise. Lots of... are you guys on the server? Nope, this is a private world that I use for streaming. Mario asks, when is the update available? To be determined. They haven't given out a date yet. We are getting closer, though. They did open up applications for Streamer Weekend. As I mentioned in my video, when Alpha 20 dropped, it was like roughly 9 weeks after they opened up applications before Streamer Weekend actually occurred. However, this year they did say they are on a faster timetable, so I don't think it's going to be that long. My guess, they said May, early May, or at the earliest, late May is more likely. I am not that optimistic. I still am saying probably, you know what, I'm just going to drop this. Probably it's going to be June at the earliest. That's my best guess. So, all right, let me get this quest started. And I'll let Schneidy take the lead, because I want to go back, and before we move on here, I want to discuss, like I said, the theme I thought of this last stream was the environmental storytelling. And I didn't really discuss too much what exactly, some of the examples that they gave for the environmental storytelling. And I kind of want to touch on those a little bit. Here, I'm going to pull out my pistol here. I haven't used my pew-pew yet this stream, but they did show off quite a few examples. First, the traders. We kind of talked about the traders a little bit. But they revamped all of the trader compounds to more closely fit their personality styles, the items that they offer, the type of people that they are. So where is this? Oh, it must be a little further on. Okay, so this is the right level. It's just not the right section. Okay. All right, we're good. So that was the first thing. All of the trader compounds got a facelift, and they reflect the background of each of the individual traders, which was really, really cool. So, like Jen, she's a medical practitioner. So hers is inside a church where it looked like they set up kind of almost triage. Like a triage center during the fallout. They showed off. Oh, above you. They showed off the new tent design, which is kind of cool. Trader Bob is a mechanic. That so he's like his sign is made out of like scrap parts that were kind of thrown together to create the sign, stuff like that. So all of the trader areas were revamped to more closely fit the personality of the traders, their background, what the items that they offer, all of that stuff, which is one option or one example of the environmental storytelling. Just by seeing the type of compound, you can kind of get a feeling for the traders as characters. You get a feeling for their personalities, and not only just by talking to them, but by looking because they they all have their own like living areas, which is kind of cool. So you kind of see how they live when they're not. Hey, Bo. You did. When they're not holding down the fort as the traitor. Death Strike, thank you very much for becoming a channel member. Welcome to Savin's Court. I appreciate that. Thank you. So yes, that's one example of the environmental storytelling. Another great example they showed off is they showed a POI that had a giant hole in the side of the house, right? And it was, the name of the POI was like Luke's Vacation Rental or something like that. I think that's what it was. But it shows a car, and there's a bunch of luggage behind the car with the hatch open, and there's a dead body on the ground. And then they show there's an oven that is like sitting on its side, like sitting on so the back kind of flipped over, and you could tell, and he explained the story, but you could tell just by looking at it what happened, that they were inside. You know, people are just coming to the vacation house, getting ready to settle into their vacation rental property, and then there was some kind of gas leak. And it exploded, and it blew the Luke's Vacation House. Thank you, Old Crow. It blew the oven through the wall. There's a giant hole in the wall. So stuff like that. I absolutely love stuff like that. And even though he explained it exactly what happened and told us, you know, this is what happened, he didn't have to do that. That's the whole point of environmental storytelling. The environment, the actual POI, tells the story without having to tell the story, which is, I love that kind of stuff. And that was another example that they showed, was the house. It literally had a gigantic hole, like there was an explosion. The oven got blown from the kitchen into the next air, outside on the lawn. Oh, it was really well done, really well done. And it seems like almost every single POI. Oh, here we go. Where's it at? Where's it at? Is it on the other side? Did I walk by it? I think I walked by it. All right, hold on. Let's go back. Yep, there it is. Under the stairs. Very nice. All right, we'll keep on rolling. So yeah, that was another example of the environmental storytelling that is coming in Alpha 21. Again, I think that's going to be one of the big major focuses of this alpha, especially with POI design and revamps. A lot of environmental storytelling going on, which, again, I have said it before, I'll say it again, I absolutely love it. Love it. Little touches like that are the thing that separate good games from great games, in my opinion. All right, let's keep rolling here. I think I think that's probably a good. I just wanted to make sure you guys understood what I was talking about, if I wasn't clear on what I meant by environmental storytelling. So, I think that's pretty good here. Let's see if I remember right. Rex is kind of a farm. Yes, absolutely. Bob's is a scrapyard. Hugh got a gun store. Yep. Joel has the elevated store, but now his home is underneath it. Yes, Joel's is really, really cool. It's not like a flimsy wooden treehouse anymore. It's I really like Joel's new design. Really cool. Okay. I'm gonna call it Skywalker Ranch. Very nice. That's the spooky ranch, right? The one where all the crazy unexplained stuff was going on. Isn't that the one? That's the name. I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. Could be wrong. No. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. Sorry, guys. Oh, we got bubbles. There we go. Or am I thinking? No, I'm thinking of a different one. It's close to that. Skywalker Ranch is Skinwalker. Thank you, Casual Gamer.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of. Skinwalker Ranch. Skywalker Ranch is Lucas's.
Yeah, that's
ranch.
what I was like.
I was confusing George Lucas's place with the creepy unexplained what the heck is going on craziness ranch. Which is fascinating. Yes, yep. Thank you, Old Crow. Excuse me. All right, let's keep on rolling here. Can you show your graphic settings? Sure. I can show you my graphics here. What I got everything set on. I will go quick. Quality. UI. Dynamic mesh. There you go. Let's see. Hunter says, Hunter, I'm gonna mosey on elsewhere. Have a nice night, 7, and crew. You as well, Hunter. Thank you very much for joining. You have a great night, and thank you for joining the stream. I really do appreciate it.
Ooh.
Let's see. Let's see. Got that. Casual says, yeah, I always wonder how Joel survived in a treehouse. Yeah, exactly right. His new version is definitely an upgrade, more viable for, I think, for the zombie apocalypse. About Rex, you didn't get the original message that led to Rex's place is a farm. Oh, okay. I missed something in chat. My bad. Let's see. Kyle says, might as well call it that after Disney's mishandling of the franchise. Oh, yeah. You got that right. Holy cow. Holy cow. Oh, that's another discussion. We could do an entire stream on my thoughts on Disney Star Wars. And, ooh, I hear a screamer.
Yeah.
Where'd you go? Where are you? I hear you topping or tossing time charges. I have no idea where you are. I was reading chat and lost you. It's all good. It's all good. Let's go kill this screamer. Okay. I still say Jen needs her lab coat back. Yeah, I think it'd be more fitting for, you know, the whole... Oh, there we go. Now I'm in the right place. For the whole medical, you know...
Got her.
You got her? We got some friends? I heard her scream.
She did scream, yeah. I don't know that anybody's coming, though.
All right, we're good. We're good. Oh, there's another. Oh no, it's Marlene. She did. All right. Those both quests are done now, right? Yes. All right, we can head back. Where are we heading? This way. Okay. Definitely could. Yeah, we could go. We could do multiple streams on. Oh man, ladies. Hey, Schneidy, we got some ladies trying to get our attention. Hey, Candy. Oh, sorry about that. Arlene.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, she got a scream off.
Oh, there was another screamer?
Yeah.
Oh. I will deal with any company. We got this. All right. If we are getting fire hazards, I wonder if at some point flamethrowers will exist.
Yeah, here they come.
Oh, yep. Okay. I got them down this... Man! We are chick magnets today, Schneidy. All the ladies...
I would highly doubt a flamethrower, unless it's a mod.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think you will see a modded... although
Not
I think...
to rain on someone's parade, but...
yeah, I doubt... Because they pretty much said that all the weapons and that kind of thing are done.
Gonna be,
Yeah, they are what they are. So I doubt. Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Darkness Falls already have a flamethrower?
I've never played Darkness Falls, so I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it does. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Let me know in chat if that's the case. I'm pretty sure Darkness Falls has a flamethrower in that mod. But yeah, that's probably something that is going to be left up to modders to take care of. What am I carrying? Oh, it's just okay. All right. You know what? I am going to drop some of this here because I've got more than I need. More than I need.
Molotov cocktails are probably about your closest thing you're going to get to that.
Yeah, and they've already said that currently the environmental hazards are not buildable, so you can't actually build new ones. You will encounter them in the world, but they're not going to be buildable by players, unfortunately.
Yeah, you won't be able to make a flame trap or anything.
Yep. Okay. Another thing they talked about, traders won't necessarily spawn at the edge of cities now on random world generated maps. Yes, absolutely. All right. Okay, let's. Daisy Girl says yes. I think it does have a flamethrower. Okay, I'm pretty sure. I thought it did, but yeah, like I said, that's something that's going to be left up to the modders to add in. I don't think that's going to be something the fun pimps do. Oh, sorry, Schneidy. Force a habit.
No, that's fine.
Double tap. I always double tap the door. Another steel club. All right. Ooh. Hunting knife. Will you actually buy it?
That didn't take long. Nice work. You didn't get
All right.
did you?
No, of course not. Of course not, Jen. Why would you ask such a question? All right. What else do we got? You want to do another tier 4?
Sure.
I've got a tier 4 clear.
I think I've got a job or two.
Oh, we're going back to church.
Oh, this is a dangerous one. Try not to
Oop, wrong one.
get radiated.
Yoink. There we go. All right. Excellent. We are quested up and ready to roll. All right, let's keep going through the stream, guys. I kind of briefly touched on the new roadside POIs. They said there's roughly 20 different types. There's bridges, rest stops, that kind of thing. And these are kind of, like I was saying before, so if we take a look at the map here, this map isn't really the best because we haven't really explored it very much, but you'll like see here we've got the city, and then we've got going down south here a whole lot of nothing. Well, what these roadside POIs will do is they will be placed in rural areas between cities to kind of break up the monotony and give you a reason to make that trip worthwhile, which is kind of cool. And what's cool is they're random. So when you do your random spawn, the bridges could spawn in intact. The bridges could spawn in broken down. The different, like one of the ones they showed off was a small rest stop POI. They showed a big rest stop POI, but then they showed the the roadside version, which was one of the smaller POI, or one of the smaller rest areas. If you're in the States, you've probably seen something similar. It's not one of the really big one that has multiple stalls and all that fun stuff. Usually they're very small and they have limited space. If you've driven anywhere in the States on the highway system, not the interstate. Usually interstate rest areas are pretty big and elaborate, but basic highways, they're much smaller. So that kind of thing being added in, I think it's pretty cool. Should break up the monotony, so there's not there's reason to travel between cities, on the roads and that kind of thing, which is pretty darn cool. Oh yes, okay. Oh, hold on one second here, guys. Sorry about that. I am back. They did show off the roadside checkpoint POI once again. And then, similarly to the first dev stream, the Fun Pimps, Lathan kind of skirted by the police car, and you could interact with the police car. It was locked, and you could unlock it. And they hinted, many people were speculating that they did something fancy. They did something. They tweaked the police cars, made them stand out a little bit, did something to them. And a lot of us speculated on it being some kind of trap, an alarm, flashing lights, something like that. Some kind of a trap system that would activate and maybe spawn in a whole bunch of zombies when you try to interact with the police vehicles. And then they showed that POI again, and they pretty much came right out and said that there is definitely something that they're trying to keep secret. They kind of let it slip. They were like, "Are we going to show off the cop car stuff?" And they go, "No, we're not gonna do the cop car stuff." So that pretty much confirmed not exactly what is going on with the cop cars, but it does confirm that yes, it is. There is more than meets the eye when it comes to the new cop car assets.
You would think they'd have like a set, like I don't want to say script, but like bullet points of things that they're going to talk about and things that maybe that they're going to stay away from, like say, hey, we're not going to talk about this because we're going to try to keep it secret from the people
like
that are going to be on there.
A list
say,
of
hey,
off limit topics.
Say, hey guys, just so you know, don't talk about these things.
Yeah.
And granted, people forget things and stuff, and no big deal.
And there's slips here and there, where they accidentally let something slip.
But the more it seems like they try to hide something, the more it seems like, oh, okay, it's a something burger. So
yeah, it's not an oven burger. It is a something burger. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting. It was like, yeah, okay, you guys, you might as well just come out and tell us because we know. I mean, it's been pretty much been spoiled, right? Not the like ins and outs, but are we talking about the cop car stuff? Well, that just tells everybody that there is cop car stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
So I thought that was rather amusing during the stream. And now let's get into the what I thought was one of the really, really, really cool parts of this. And it was something so simple, but it was like, oh, this is really, really cool. That old girl says, great, now I want a burger. Sorry about that. But they started talking about the new shapes that are coming to Alpha 21. And they are adding in. So currently in Alpha 20, we have 1,366 shapes available. So here, if I go over here and I go into the shape menu, you have 100, well, it says 1,365 plus the one that is selected here. So there are a lot, right? Already a lot. They are adding in 692 additional shapes in Alpha 21. That's almost a 50% increase, or more than a 50% increase to our current shape total, bringing us up to 2,058 total shapes, which is awesome. And the not only is it the new shapes, it's also is this my quest? Yes, it is.
Yep.
My bad. I'm yapping. All right. Go ahead.
Oh, no big deal. That's what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I'm getting distracted. So yes, over 2,000 shapes, and some of them are awesome. And it's not just the shapes themselves; it's what you can do with the shapes. It's the things surrounding the shapes. Like for instance, everyone's hyped about the double doors. Double doors are awesome. Not only can you make even-sided buildings now, instead of having to do like a 5x5 or a 7x7, you can now do an 8x8 or a 10x10 and still have your doors centered, which, awesome. But on top of that, even in this last stream, guys, they showed off a lot the ability to fire through damaged doors, any holes in things. You can they actually showed it off. They showed it off in the first dev stream, but they showed it off a lot in this dev stream. Any chance that they had, even the very first POI they went into, there was a damaged double door, and Lathan was sitting there and smacking the zombies and setting them all on fire through the door with his torch, which was cool. That's something that we've been asking for a very long time. It is so frustrating when there's an obvious gap that, you easily could shoot through that, even if you weren't like the most proficient or best shot. It was so frustrating how somehow your bullet just magically stopped, or even the arrows just stop in midair in this giant hole. Yeah, it was like, dude, when are they going to change this? And yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, they have fixed that issue, and they showcased that quite a bit. So the new double doors are going to be sweet. But the one that really jumped out at me, and again, this is a very simple change, but it was just awesome. It was awesome to see. So they showed off all of the new windows in the game, all the new window shapes that you can build. And Lathan walked up to a bunch of windows, right? There were 9 individual panes of glass, right? And he would walk up and he would punch, and you can literally now break individual panes of glass. And if you repair them, you can use materials to repair them instead of them just turning it from the windows into like a solid block. You can actually repair windows now. And like I said, they interact. They've gotten so detailed that you can literally interact and destroy single panes of glass in the entire display. And they weren't like full block panes of glass. This was like a block that was broken up into 9 individual panes of glass. And Lathan was walking up and punching each individual pane of glass, and each individual pane of glass was breaking. And simple, small change that was absolutely awesome. I loved seeing it. It was like, holy cow, this is really cool. Again, is it the craziest thing on earth? Nothing that's gonna really significantly change the gameplay, I guess. But it was a new change that I was like, wow, that's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. All right, where are we at here? This is another one that's been really easy. This POI, really easy POI. I'm gonna get a kill. Whee! Jerk! I gotta say I helped, right? I gotta help a little bit. I'm letting Schneidy do all the killing. There we go. Keep on rolling. But the fact that we are up to over 2,000 shapes now, that means builders, yeah, there's going to be so much that you can do in 21.
Now, I was excited when I heard this, right?
Uh-huh.
But there's a problem with that. No matter what you're doing, there's never enough shapes, because we always ran out of whatever. We always ran into problems with not having whatever shape we wanted, even last time.
Right.
And now don't take this as like I'm poo-pooing this at all. Like, it's great getting another 600 different shapes. It's just funny that no matter how many shapes you get, it's never enough, especially when you're trying to build stuff, because every single time you get more, you're like, okay, well, I'm able to do this. Well, how about I'm able to build something else? What if I had this? I could build this then.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. You're always trying to uh, one up yourself or try to do better with your building, but then you're limited by what you have. So
Mama was a champ. Shot her in the face and she barely even flinched. Hey Buzz, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Ragdolling down the stairs. Hey big boy, you gonna jump again? Oh, I love watching him ragdoll. Come on, slowpokes. Got them all? Got them all. Nice. Yes, but this all these new shapes, I agree. There's always going to be something missing, that kind of thing. But I love it opens up a lot of possibilities. That's why I think 21, this idea, because I ran it by the Whisker Biscuits, the idea that I have for this build that I want to do. And it's going to be a big task to undertake. But it's going to be, I think it's going to be worth it. It's going to be awesome. And I think with all the new shapes, it will allow us to accurately complete the build as we want to, which is really, really cool. I originally got into 7 days. That was the thing that like really enticed me to try the game out, was the building system.
Uh-huh.
And just seeing how, having so many more options coming our way for 21 is exciting to me as a builder, for sure.
Exactly. And that was one of the... okay, gonna pull the curtain back a little bit. I don't like zombie games, but I like this game because of the building system in it. So when my buddy and I, Hawk, decided to start playing it.
Yep.
One of the big things was the building, and so like especially when we're on your server, one of the big things is that we like doing is like, okay, what are we going to do this time for our big builds and stuff?
Yep.
And so and it's not the hordes or the survival aspect or anything that's like that. It's like, okay, what do we need to do to get what we need done so we can get a cool build done, and we're always trying to one up ourselves when we're doing it. So, and Hawks usually got a pretty good idea when we're doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. Interesting. This weapons bag is not quite right. Does it look right to you?
What weapons bag?
Right here in front of this barrel.
Oh, okay. The one that's into the ground?
Yeah.
I was going to say, what? I couldn't see it. Okay, I can see why. It's barely there. Yep. It looks, yep. Same thing. Yep.
All right. Casual Gamer, I've tried building a dome base, realized can't do it, but I can build an arch. Yes, I think dome bases are going to be possible in 21. I think so. I hope so, because there's some pretty cool dome designs that I would love to give a try.
We made a dome-ish. Hawk was able to make a dome on the top of that aircraft carrier we built on one of the last servers we were on.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yep.
So...
all right, screenshot that. How about I focus it on? I'll leave my screen here. I won't move. So if you guys wanna clip that or screenshot it, you absolutely can. Oh. Okay.
Fine.
Sorry. Explosions. That bag, the game, The Long Drive. Big bags, ghost trucks. Yeah. I think our games. I think Alpha 20, because it's been out so long, it's haunted. Also could make fan football station POIs. Nice. Yeah, I think the possibilities in 21 are gonna. It's gonna be interesting to see what people come up with regards to big builds and that kind of thing. You got it? Open it up.
Yep.
I'm not gonna loot it. If you want to loot it, definitely go for
Why?
it.
It's yours. I don't care.
This isn't actually a standard playthrough, so I'm not really.
Right.
I'm selling stuff that I probably normally wouldn't sell.
Right.
Not looting hardly at all. All right, I've got your downtown filler. Ow.
Oh, shiz
Oop, wrong way.
Whoa. Boom.
Where is the... There we go. We out. I think I angered some zombies.
It's okay.
They're always angry, though.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to talk about the firehouse POI.
Okay.
We didn't mention that. The Ghostbusters firehouse.
Oh yeah. That was funny.
That was awesome. So they revamped one of the downtown buildings. Is this? I don't remember which one it was, but they pretty much recreated the Ghostbusters headquarters. Turned it into a new
Looked
fire.
just like that style of firehouse from New York.
Yeah. Yep. Loved it. I loved that when they showed that. People picked up on that right away too, which was awesome. Really a cool POI. I will say it again, guys. Hats off to the level developers. They've done a pretty awesome job developing new POIs. They take level design seriously. They put in the time and effort. Lots of like I said, lots of environmental storytelling, and all that fun stuff. So, love it.
And hopefully we'll start getting more of a story together to piece together, so we flesh out the lore a little better.
Yeah. And that should be coming, probably not 22. Maybe we'll get some hints in 22.
Yeah.
But 22, maybe 23, they'll start working on the story aspect. I think 22 is mainly going to be bandits and character overhauls. So the armor and character models and the bandits. And also the first release of the new console version. I think that's going to be the main focus. And then after that, there's what? There's the weather system, the story, and Steam Workshop. I think those are the last items on the roadmap, if you will. Pretty sure. All right. Where do we go? Where am I going? Where are we going?
I'm not sure.
I'm not familiar with this POI. I don't.
Neither
It's been a
am I.
long time since I've. So over here, I'm pretty sure it's this way, but it's not out there because there's nowhere to go. Is this another go down to go up? Nope. Do we just jump? Ah! Ow! I fail. I fell down the hole. Duke Casino looked interesting. Yes, I agree. I think both the Duke's compound as well as Noah's compound, I think they both look pretty good. Pretty darn good. Interested to see more. I'm hearing them.
Yeah.
Oh, here's my satchel. There we go.
Oh.
7 go down the hole. Yes.
Well, I got mine too. We're done if we want to bail.
Yeah, we can bail. We can bail. I'm gonna fall again. Ah. We out of here. All right, let's make our way back. That was both of them, right?
Whoa. She was in a hurry.
Farrell?
I think so.
All right, let's get out of here. Let's go. Whoa, that's water. Okay, we'll keep on rolling here. So that was pretty much, I mean, that was pretty much everything from the dev stream, the third one, that I can remember. Were there any other things that stuck out at you or that you wanted to chat about dev stream 3, Schneidy? Any things that I may have missed to touch on?
I want to say yes, but I'm not recalling them right now. Probably should have wrote it down.
You again. Congratulations.
But I was watching it again today, so I was like, "Oh, I'm good. I'll remember."
Yeah, I need to go back and... Oh, she's not going to buy the sledgehammer, so I'm just going to take the antibiotics in.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
Yeah, you can buy those too. There we go.
Thanks for the business. Stay safe out there.
Let's see what we got.
I need someone.
Downtown
who's
Strip
willing to-
02.
I had a good feeling about you.
Bond asks, do you think the Fun Pimps will screw me by making Streamer Weekend the 5th? No. That's
No.
next week.
Next weekend.
I doubt it.
Probably
I
not.
highly
Probably
doubt
not.
it. They'll more than likely announce the date. They said the Monday or Tuesday before Streamer Weekend, so we'll find out on either Monday or Tuesday. But I would highly
We
doubt
need someone to handle
that
the
it's
fun.
going to be
Fantastic. Hope to see you
this
soon.
next week. I still think, in my opinion, I still think we're about a month out, at least. If they're looking to make that early May to late May release, yeah, I would say I would say end of May, June, like the first week in June might be possible, but I'm still holding out. You know, I still think it's going to be closer to Streamer Weekend or the Steam Summer Sale.
It sounded like they still had a decent amount of work yet. So,
Yeah,
like from the streams, they're like, "Well, we still need to do this. We're still hoping to squeeze this in." They're hoping to get there's a couple of them. The level guys are talking about. They're hoping to get a couple of those levels done before they came out with 21. So I don't know like how long that stuff takes. I just don't. But
yeah.
my guess is it's probably going to be a minute yet.
Did I share? I shared my quest with you, right?
Yes, you did.
Do it again, just in case. So yeah, I'm still thinking June. I
agree.
I believe that's more. I mean, is May possible? Yes, it is possible. But I think June is more likely in my humble opinion.
To be honest, they should have never said anything about May. They just, I know.
Rick can't help himself, man.
I know he can't help. I know, but like, they just shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Because like early May is like Monday. So it's like people
Yeah.
are like, oh, is it coming out Monday then?
Yeah.
'Cause some people are like that. So,
Yep.
especially when it's something you've been looking forward to coming out, and
For a very long time. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And it's no fault to anybody that's anticipating that or anything. It's just human nature.
Yep. Yeah. even both Lathan and Joel were like, "Don't do it, dude. Don't.
Yeah.
Nope. Shut up. Don't say it. Nope. Stop." But Rick can't help himself, and he let it slip. Lathan's like, "I can't believe you did that." But I'm still, again, best guess, I'm still thinking June. I think that's probably more likely. They could hit May. It could be in May, but my best guess is June. What do you think of the possible fast travel stuff? I think it's definitely a possibility. I actually made an entire video on that, just that very topic. So, oh, nice. Hey, Bo. Otto, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. No, bad spider. Bad. All right, let's see the goodie bag. What do we got? Something to eat. Something to eat. You're not using a shotgun, so I'll get rid of those.
No, I figured I'd
Switch
try
it
to
up
keep
a
it
bit.
quiet this time.
All right. Looks like this is the place. Purple Dude, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. It says no fast travel makes gamers lazy. Look at WoW. Yeah, I've kind of made my thoughts on fast travel. I've discussed like I said, I made an entire video dedicated on the proposition of fast travel in 7 days. My overall thoughts, just to kind of quickly let you guys know where I stand. I am not a fan of fast travel that doesn't make sense. If there is fast travel in a world, it needs to make sense within the confines of that world. I'm not a big fan of the games where you can teleport pretty much anywhere, from anywhere. So being out in the middle of nowhere and then just poof, magically appearing halfway across the world just doesn't make sense. I'm not a big fan of that. It needs to make sense within the lore of the world, and as long as the Fun Pimps do that, I'm actually not opposed to fast travel. I'm not opposed to fast travel in general. I just like it in the video I talk about the fast travel working, where you have to visit a trader compound first in order to unlock that fast travel spot. And the only place that you can go is from one trader compound to another. And you have to, it's not going to be free. You actually have to pay money to, I literally shot straight down and it went through him. Copper! You'll never take me alive, Copper. So yes, I think if I had to guess, I'd say yes. I think fast travel is possibly being implemented. I thought initially that it might be implemented in 21, that they were maybe trying to keep it a surprise, keep it secret. But I'm actually leaning towards it maybe not being ready and being potentially implemented down the road or added in a future version. I do still think that it is a possibility. Where's it at? Where are you at? You're usually up there. You always fall down and try to scare me. All right. There we go. This is a fetch, so we don't get the... Ah! See what I tell you? What did I tell you? He dropped down. Every time. Every time. Oh, do you have your satchel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we don't have to, I guess, finish clearing this if we don't want to. Just bust our way out. Whee! We're free. So yeah, I think it's possible that they implement it. Oh, and look at that. There's our next destination, right down here. But if they do decide to implement it, I hope that as long as they make it make sense within the lore of the world, within the confines of the world, it's okay. And in my book, fast travel has to make sense. There has to be a reason why you, as the character, are able to go from one point on the map to another point on the map without, you know, it being just magic. Make it make sense. That's what that's kind of my sticking point when it comes to fast travel. Do you think fast travel will be balanced? I hope so. I hope so. It could be the vehicles unless it's something that costs dukes. Yeah, like I said, I think it's going to cost you money. It's not going to be free. Which would make sense because, you know, a helicopter that has the ability to transport you a far distance very fast would be a commodity, you know? It would be in high demand, so more than likely you need to compensate the owner. So I'm of the opinion that if they do implement it, it's gonna cost you things. All right. Old Krill says if fast travel implemented, it would likely only be between traders. Yep, that's my thought as well. You'd have to travel to a trader first to unlock travel to that specific compound. Yes, that is my guess as well. I think it could be fair if it was a rent pay thing, like you're paying for the gas. Yeah, like I said, you would have to compensate the owner of the helicopter. And the coin of the land right now is Duke's Casino tokens, so you would have to spend that money to get that coveted ride across the map. If you had 3 things you would like to see in 7 days, what would they be? Of course, implemented before gold release. Are you talking about things that have not been announced yet? Like things I like wish list items, or things that they have said are coming that I would like to see implemented? There are different things on that list, depending on which way you're phrasing the question. The Shark, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. All right. Again.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nope, no problem.
Let's roll. Nice. There's that dismemberment system. Bond asks, am I the only one that hates summer, especially from June to October? I am not a fan of when it's really, really hot or really, really cold. So, yeah, I wouldn't say I hate it, but I'm not a fan of extreme temperatures. And I don't know about where you guys live, but where I live, it gets hot. Crazy hot. Trying to stay with Schneidy. Night Owl. I know it's too soon to judge what's coming, but did you ever seen much chat from fans that the current skill learning crafting process needed changes. Surprised me that they wanted to change so much. I never saw anything. I mean, I did hear people say it needed tweaking. But I never saw the major outcry by the fan base for some of the changes that are being implemented. To be fair, I don't read all of the forums. I usually just stick with the dev diary forums and that kind of thing. But again, I don't. I'm not a fan of most social media, so I don't really go on Twitter or anything like that. So, but generally speaking, I haven't heard much in the way of people actively asking for or requesting the changes that are being implemented. But that's just me. I don't know, Schneidy. I can't give any examples personally of people who are
I can't
clamoring.
either, but I very rarely check the forums or Reddit or anything like that. Like every once in a while, I glance over that stuff, but usually it's like it's not more for things like that. It's for like updates and that kind of thing. So the whole thing is just in an attempt to stretch out the early to mid game longer for players, so that people weren't hitting late game stages very quickly, which it was happening quite a bit.
Yeah. I mean, again, I think a lot of the changes I can understand the thought behind them, like the intention, but the way that they chose to go about it was the kind of the baffling thing. Again, like I said, I didn't really hear anybody clamoring. I think Alpha 17, the big change there, rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. They were like, why are you doing this? And I've said it myself. I'm like, because I was a fan of the learn by doing system. I thought it was a great system, but even I was actively saying that it's unbalanced. It needs tweaking. But tweak does not mean complete overhaul. They completely overhauled the system. And again, the new system that came out, got tweaked, it got updated, got tweaked, and there were still issues with it that needed to be worked out. But I didn't hear anybody actively calling for a complete overhaul of the system yet again. I think people are pretty much like, all right, guys, pick a lane and stick to it.
Stick with it, yeah.
Fix what's broken, fix the imbalances, but pick a lane and stick to it. So, Night Owl says, I follow on Twitter and I'm in several 7 Days communities. It was a surprise. Okay. Yeah, it was a surprise to me too. I didn't know where, I mean, again, this is where one thing I talked about previously, especially with the first dev stream is it seemed like Rick, I mean, especially with Rick and Joel, it seemed like they were completely oblivious to certain aspects of their, or certain parts of their community. Like they couldn't even imagine that there would be players out there who didn't prioritize looting. Like there were people who actually played this game who prefer the isolated playstyle, avoid the trader interactions, don't want to spend 90% of their time looting POIs. They seemed completely oblivious to the fact that there's a good chunk of people out there. So I think they are making the game that they want to play. This is why I'm saying, that's why I gripe about the calling this game a sandbox, but then continually removing the sandbox elements. It's like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. If you're going to call it one thing and then make it, take away the aspects that would make it that one thing, and you should stop calling it that. And I think that's the thing is not a lot of people that I know of were clamoring for this kind of stuff. Guarantee Rick and Joel were two people who were clamoring for that. And it's their game, it's their company. Yes, they can do what they want to do with it. That's not the question. At the same time, you might want to take the feedback and the suggestions from your fan base into consideration before you do major changes like this. But who knows? When 21 comes out and we get our hands on it and we play through it, we may find that, oh wow, this is actually really cool, and enjoy it. But
they keep saying that everybody's gonna love what they're done.
Yeah, I guess there's a screamer running around here.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I mean, time will tell. I have my doubts, I have my concerns, but I will give it. All right, why am I stuck? I will give it a fair shake. We'll give it a chance. We'll judge it on its merits and how it actually plays. That's gonna be the I've got some. That's gonna be the determining factor, I think. Is this overall a good change or a bad change? Don't know 100% yet. I have my doubts, but time will tell. I think Mirani says, I think many of us that are really disgusted by changes are just sort of silently choosing not to play anymore. Yeah, I do believe there is a portion of the fan base out there that definitely would fall into that category. Absolutely. All right, where are you, you stupid screamer? Can I see you from up here? Shoot you in the face? Probably making our way through the POI. If she makes it to us, we'll shoot her. We'll get rid of her then. But I thought maybe I missed it. No, I'm not. Again, like I said, not to my knowledge, Night Owl. Not to my knowledge. That's why I think a lot of this was like, huh. I do want the radiation suits to have a purpose. I agree with that. I would agree with that. Oh, Schneidy's got a nice little conga line. Oh, birdies. Bad birdie. All right, let's keep rolling through chat here. Chase says many of the changes seem to be arbitrary and fulfill a need the Fun Pimps has at that moment, or stop players to play away the Fun Pimps don't want us to. That's I believe that there's a lot of players that share that sentiment. Again, like I said, our gripes and our concerns and questions.
Ouch.
Are you all right? You blow yourself up?
Well, kind of. But
kind of.
really.
Still trying to see if I can find this screamer.
Yeah,
I hear her. There she is. I got her. She did. Although we do have some more company outside, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, buddy. What'd that wall ever do to you? Huh? Nothing. That's the answer. It didn't do nothing. All right. Let's keep on rolling here. I wonder if I could send Joel a cake that says stop changing this. Nice. Send Rick one that says stop saying things. Exactly right. All right. Issue with the two of them is that they shouldn't be the ones taking decisions. Yeah, I mean, again, like I said, it's their game. They get to do what they want to do with it. I am kind of baffled at the fact that they are. I mean, I don't know, man. If it were, oh hey puppy. I'm kind of baffled at some of the decisions they make, quite a lot. But it is pretty apparent that they are making they're making the game that they want to play, and not necessarily taking into consideration the player feedback. So that's just the way it seems to me, and I think a lot of people here. So a lot of people in the fan base overall.
Well, one thing that reminds me, you asked me if there's something else I wanted to bring up before I forget.
Mm-hmm.
One thing they kept bringing up was they would show things and they were like, well, we don't want to show too much because we want people to find out things for themselves. And it made me think, and I was just like, then why are you guys doing the dev stream showing thing if you want people to see and experience it for the first time? It like why not pick POIs that you're not afraid of spoiling and do those to show off your features, and then let everything else be a surprise, or not do it at all and then just release what it is and talk about it afterwards, perhaps. And then the other thing I got to thinking is all that stuff. A lot of that stuff is going to get revealed during the streamer weekend, anyways.
Right.
So what? So like the streamers will probably have that experience, and maybe some of the people watching them. But like there's still quite a few people that aren't going to have that. They're still going to have it spoiled for them.
Yep.
So, like that seemed kind of odd, and that's all.
Yeah, I can understand. They want to. Okay, I will say this. I don't think that they are not very organized. At least it doesn't seem like they're very organized. Although the last one was a little bit more organized, but the first dev stream definitely was not as organized. They don't have things. They're not as polished. They don't have things as polished, planned out. Again, like I said, the console videos that they showed, they could have been more planned out, more polished, and the topics, the things they want to show versus the things they don't want to show. I would agree. I just don't think I don't think organization when it comes to the dev streams is their strong suit. And I would agree that it would be better if they decided beforehand, exactly what they wanted to show and what they wanted to keep a surprise. And yeah, like you said, they are either they spoil it or the streamers who are going to be streaming it the weekend before are probably going to be spoiling it too.
Now, granted, they're not going to not everything is going to be spoiled, but I would imagine a lot of the major stuff that they're afraid of spoiling is going to get spoiled by the streamers because they'll be hitting up the most familiar spots and stuff that people are used to. It would be my guess. So
yeah. Mitch, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Let me keep going through chat here. Let me turn these. I've got turn these quests in as well.
I knew you had it in you.
Ooh, nice. All right. Is that one better than mine?
And another thing is the thing that we've been running into tonight is I wonder if they've got that fixed with A21 as well.
Amazing. You didn't get bit. I hope you like your reward.
And what I'm talking about is doing the same set of quests over and over again. Now they said they're adding in they're adding in another 75 new quests.
Yeah.
So that's great. Here's the thing though, when you go to, and I know they're putting traders in new spots, but so say Gen. So with each tier, say you've got 5 apiece, right? And you got all the way up to 5.
Mm-hmm.
So that's say there's 5. Well, I don't know, whatever. Just for simple math, there's 5 quests for each tier. That's 25 different types. But they always seem to be the same 5 for each tier. They never seem to differentiate between that. You always seem to get the same tier 3s and the same tier 4s
Right.
when you go to Gen here.
Yep.
And so, like, if you decide to settle on a place, like, if we were to settle on a place nearby here and we come to Gen to get quests, to do our quests, we're going to get the same questing cycle and do the same things over and over again, and then that gets, repetitive.
Yep.
So in order to get anything new, you have to go to another town, set up shop, and do quests there. So I haven't seen anything yet where they've addressed that.
I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they did say that they have vastly expanded the questable POI pool, and I'm also pretty sure that they made it. They put in like a cooldown timer, so that it when because it is random. They randomly select
Alrighty then.
which POIs
Safe out there.
come up as questable, or for the trader quests that they offer. And I thought, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought they said something about number one, expanding the pool of questable POIs, and number two, making that. So let's say I take like that rural church that we did. We've already done twice,
Yep.
right? So
Exactly.
if we take that quest, then there's like a timer, like a countdown timer delay, where that one will be kind of removed from the pool, and then it'll be added in later. So that way they constantly refresh which quests the trader will offer. So they're expanding the pool, yet at the same time making it so that, like, if I take this and finish this quest here today, when she resets the next day, that quest won't be available. It'll be replaced by a different POI in that tier level.
Now, when did they talk about that? Because I don't remember that in the first dev stream or the one this week.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was the first one. It might have been the second one.
Well, the second one, if it was in the second one, I might have missed it because that one I kind of glazed over during that one.
They were discussing, because they've talked about the traders on every single stream, and I'm pretty sure it was during that conversation, but I don't remember which one it was, and I could be completely wrong. I might have been confusing it with a chat conversation. There might have been a chat conversation going on that I caught a glimpse of, but I'm pretty sure, and again, I could be wrong, I'm pretty sure they said something to that effect, where the trader quests are going to be much better in 21, like how they're switching them up and all that stuff.
I wasn't implying that you were wrong either or anything. I'm just saying I don't recall them saying that. So that's
yeah. Oh no, I get it, and I'm that's one that I'm pretty. It's like it's ringing a bell, but I can't say for 100% certainty that
right.
Yes, that was discussed. So, all right, let's keep going here. Finish up some of this chat, and then I think we're getting close to the 3-hour mark, so we'll start wrapping things up. All right, let me keep on rolling here. Okay. Just like Seven's World says, definitely going to try it. Yeah, again, like I say, when it comes out, we'll give it a chance. We'll make our final determinations on the update once we get our hands on it. I've made it pretty clear that I have my doubts, concerns, but that's a great thing. Every time you are presented with new information, it gives you the ability to reassess, and if you need to change your opinion, you do so. Yeah, that's the way it should go. Let's see. The Fun Pimps should learn from Square Enix lessons from Final Fantasy XIV. Original Final Fantasy XIV was Square Enix wanted it to be, and it bombed. They went back and rebuilt it ground up, and it's popular as ever. Yes, that is a very good point, Atno. It's crazy. It's kind of like when you give your paying customers a good product and a good product that they ask for, and you treat them with respect and courtesy. It's a good way to go. So, yeah, it's not rocket science. I mean, you probably should focus your product on your customer. It should be customer focused, not Yeah. But that is a very good point. Marini says the changes in 21 eliminated my playstyle entirely. I've accepted they don't care. I watched 7 because I enjoy his take on things and personality. 7 Days to Die I'm done with unless things change. Totally understandable, Marini. And like I say, you're not alone there. There's it's a common sentiment, and understandable. Totally understandable. Like I said, that dev stream, the first dev stream, was very revealing to me, and it was something that I had discussed in the past, something that I hinted at and had a feeling about, but didn't really. It was more speculation, but I think that first dev stream kind of proved the point that I had been making for months, that they, especially the ones at the top, they seem a little out of touch with a good chunk of their player base. All right. I didn't say it was awful. Just seems like it's gonna make it forced linear. I like finding stuff in random order. Yeah, they are definitely taking a more linear approach, for sure. That's the thing that I'm disappointed with. And what's crazy is the thing. It's like the isolated playstyle. It's not my preferred playstyle, right? I'm not opposed to looting. I actually like the looting of POIs and that kind of thing.
Yep.
But at the same time, I understand that there are so many people out there who prefer the isolated playstyle. And even though it's not personally it's not my preferred playstyle, I still speak up for those people who prefer to play the game that way. Which is funny because a lot of the criticism that I receive on my videos is that I'm only saying this because they're changing something that I'm using now that I'm not going to be able to use in the future, and you're just saying that because that's the way you want to play the game, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, no, you guys apparently don't you don't watch my videos very often because I've made it pretty clear. The isolated playstyle, I might do it for like a challenge, that kind of thing, but it's not my preferred playstyle. But at the same time, I recognize that there are a lot of people who do play that way, and pointing out the fact that you are absolutely killing certain playstyles is not me saying, hey, it's not coming from a selfish point of view, because if I'm only focusing on my the way I personally play the game, a lot of this stuff isn't really going to affect my personal play style. But that's not the point. The point is this game is marketed as a sandbox game. They continually are removing the sandbox elements, and they absolutely are removing play styles that people love and enjoy. And pointing that out and asking questions about that, I think, is a good thing. Even though it's not my personal play style, I'm still going to ask the questions and that kind of thing. All right. Okay, let's keep rolling here. All right. I may say something unpopular, but I don't think Fubar is the best they could even have to stream chill things off either. At times, I'd almost rather see the other devs stream. I think it'd be cool if they switched it up, because he's almost always the one. I mean, it's always Lathan joined by this guy and this guy, or this person and this person, and he's always the one. You're right, showcasing. I think it'd be cool if they switched things up. I know not everybody is the biggest fan of Lathan, Whisker Biscuits among them. I don't personally have any animus to the guy. I think he's I don't have any beef with the dude. I think seems like a decent dude. Definitely a dork. Definitely a nerd. Totally a gamer. But I would agree. It would be cool if they kind of switched things up and had some other people involved in showing off some of this stuff instead of just being Lathan centric. I don't dislike him, but I think they could do better. Yeah, I agree. Night Owl. I'm kind of in the same boat. I feel the same way. There are certain streamers that will just use cheats and run to all the new stuff and shove it in a video. And you know what? Like I said, that's, there's content creators out there that do all types of content. And whatever they feel they want to do in their videos is up to them. So yeah, you're probably 100% right that there are people that do that, and more power to them, man. I mean, like I said, like I really don't I don't watch too many, especially 7 days. I barely watch any other 7 days content for a variety of reasons. But I say people can run their channels and the way they want to run their channels, and more power to them. Do what you do. Make the content you want to make, and have fun doing it. That's the main thing. So okay. Chase says we'll try Alpha 21 if it gets 7 World Seal of Approval. We will find out. We will see. Like I said, I've got questions, I've got concerns, but I'm hoping for the best, preparing for the worst, as always. Time will tell whether or not it's going to be a thumbs up or a thumbs down from me. More than likely, it's going to be a mixed bag. That's usually how it goes. There's going to be some things that are big thumbs ups for me, and some things are going to be a big thumbs down for me. So that's usually how it goes. Don't let Rick stream. He'd spoil everything. Oh, love it. All right. I think we're going to be starting to wrap things up. Schneidy, any final thoughts? Anything you want to say before we bid these fine folks adieu for the evening?
I think there's a lot more content than we all thought was coming. I just think it wasn't the content we were hoping it was going to be. And I'm still looking forward to Alpha 21 and breaking it.
Nice. Yeah, I think I would agree with that. I think there is a lot to this alpha, but it's not. The thing is, it's not the type of stuff that really I get really excited about. There are certain aspects of it that are exciting, but as a whole, it's not the most excited that I've been for a new update. But I would agree. There is more to it than maybe meets the eye, and time will tell, guys. It's gonna be around the corner, and it's on the horizon, getting closer every single day. Awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the replay of the stream will be posted hopefully on Sunday. So if you missed any of the stream and you want to go back and check it out, you can do so over on Savin's World Live. And next week, I will be doing some videos covering the third dev stream, as long as no other breaking news happens and all that fun stuff. So be on the lookout for that. Also, the Super Soldiers playthrough, or the Super Soldiers story-driven series, will continue next week on Savin's World Live as well. So be on the lookout for that. Schneidy, once again, brother, thank you very much for joining the stream. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Savin. Enjoyed it, as usual.
Absolutely. Am I missing anything else? Oh, yes. Also, again, thank you to everybody who joined the chat and participated in the chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you to everybody who was watching in the background. Love my lurkers as well. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Huge shout out to Kelly and Shannon. Thank you. They are incredible mods. Always do a heck of a job. Looking forward to next time, guys. And stay posted. I'll keep you guys all posted on the Alpha 21 update news. So anytime we get some juicy tidbits of news, you know that I'll pass them along to you. And then we'll be back next week. Again, I really doubt that the Streamer Weekend is next week. I'm still thinking June. That's still my guess until we receive the official word. So yeah, we'll be back next week for some more streaming goodness. They did say that they were thinking about doing one more dev stream on Wednesday. So the It's going to be at the programmers, I think. They said they were still talking that over, so it's not 100%. So they could do it, they could not. Haven't seen any announcements as of yet, but that was the word. That is what they said during Stream 3. So we'll see. We shall see. Had a blast. Time to run. I'm still flabbergasted at the ghost truck though. It just appeared.
Yeah.
Oh, love it. All right, guys, I'm rambling. It's time to get out of here. I had a blast. Hopefully you guys will join us next week. But for now, this is Savin saying thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me, or us, in Savin's world. And remember, the average gamer is always king of the hill on the bell curve. Have a great night, guys, and we will see you next time.